What is up, YouTube? We'll be profiling some more decks coming out of the NAWCQ this past weekend, and the first list we're going to be looking at is Peter Assad's Day 2. That's right, this man made Day 2 with Dinosaurs. Now, this isn't the top cut list from what I've seen so far, but nonetheless, I wanted to kind of peep his list. He actually ended up losing to Kaina in time, which is kind of unfortunate, but hashtag just Sky Striker things. Like, there's not really a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. But nonetheless, you know, still a good run. Nonetheless, for this young duelist, actually kind of changing a little bit of the way we look at this deck. Granted, this card is still a powerhouse, and I think Peter definitely knew what he was doing when he put together this deck, because looking at ratios and things here, I think it's pretty good. Also, solid shout out to Dinosaurs for being a beautiful starter. This plus any other monster starts your full Orcus combo, and you don't even have to worry about your opponent reviving anything because you're going to start with this guy. So let's kind of dig on into Peter's list here, kind of see what he was thinking a little bit, and yeah, go from there. So we have one copy of Armageddon Knight, solid one card starter for Orcust as well. You don't need full combo to be able to do what you're going to do, but this guy certainly helps the situation. We have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Then we get to our danger package of one Bigfoot, one Chupacabra, triple copies of Nessie, and of course, triple copies of Jackalope, triple copies of Such, one copy of Dark Grapher. Once again, another starter for the deck. You're good to go. The triple copies of Destrudo, because making your best turn break card right here is really good. We have the one copy of Prinkytops, one copy of Giant Rexcoon, one Gillosaurus, one Mermare, one copy of the Symbol Skeleton, and the two Harp Horror with the two Orcust Nightmare. And then we get into the little spicy stuff here. We have two Overtex Kotos, triple copies of Oviraptor, one copy of the Ancient Cloak, one Silent Boots, one Ultimate Conductor, one copy of the World Wando, spells, triple copies of Called by the Grave, two copies of Devil Evolution Pill, one Foolish Barrel, triple copies of Fossil Dig, one Monster Reborn, one Orchestrated Babel, one copy of Rhoda, one Hornet Drones, triple Engage, triple copies of Twin Twister. Then we have one Crescendo, two copies of Fogblade, and one copy of Shade Brigadine, wrapping up Peter's main deck. Off the bat, though, once again, just another one of those lovely Orcust decks. The things that we love taking advantage of. You know, hey, thanks guys. I still love Orcust in my current format. It really makes me happy that this is still here. Down here in the extra deck, we have the one copy of Rusty Bardish, one copy of Kagari, one copy of Link Karibo, one copy of Nightmare Unicorn, one copy of Nightmare Phoenix, one Nightmare Mermaid, one copy of Cerberus, two copies of Galtea, one Boral Sword Coon, one Boral Load Coon, one copy of Time Thief Redoer, only one copy of Dingrisu. I found this particularly interesting, but I mean, you're doing other things in the deck, so you're not trying to be all super badass. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of just trying to adjust and try certain things. We have the one of Best Dweller and the one copy of Yazi, the Evil of the Yang Zane. Let's see here. Side deck. We have triple Lancia, triple copies of Denko Seka, triple copies of Gamma, one copy of Cyframe Driver, and then triple Mystic Mine, and two copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping up Corey's deck. Outside of, you know, a few stray things, I do like what this deck is supposed to do. I do think that it does give a lot of diversity and options to the player, and, you know, it's all about ratios, per se, but 60 cards doing a lot of work here. Now, next up, there was a huge Pendulum deck. This thing made top 32 at the NAWCQ. Had Deception in the deck profile. I couldn't quite catch the guy's name. They also didn't say the name on the original video, which is kind of disappointing because I really like this guy's list. I said he was working on this for a while now, and he didn't want to profile it or do anything. He just wanted to do his thing. And for a very well-kept secret, yes, this is pretty crazy. So you've got Pendulums, you've got the Mystical Beast, you've got the Endymion Engine, you've got Zephyra, you've got Orcust, and evidently This deck can end on like 8 negates. And my question to you is, how you gonna beat that though? Like, good actual luck. That's all I gotta say. So this is the Super Pendulum deck, literally. Like, we've actually put Orcust in the Pendulum. So we have 1 copy of the Amorph Phage Sloth, triple copies of Chronograph Sorcerer, 1 Destrudo, 1 copy of the Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic, triple Harmonizing, 1 copy of Garuda, 2 copies of Mythical Beast Jackal King, triple copies of Mystical Beast Master Cerberus, 1 copy of Symbol Skeleton, 1 Harp Horror, 1 Orcust Nightmare, triple copies of Purple Poison Man, 1 Zephyr Thuban, triple copies of the Servant of Endymion, 2 Darkworm, 1 copy of the Gate Zero, 1 Time Gazer Magician, 2 Zephyrath, 2 copies of Zephyranu. Spells, we have 2 copies of Allure of Darkness, 1 Dragon Ravine, triple copies of Dragon Shrine, 2 Duelist Alliance, 1 Foolish Barrow, triple Oracle of Zephyra, 1 Orchestrated Babel, triple copies of Pendulum Call, 1 Set Rotation, triple copies of Spell Power Mastery, along with 2 copies of Terraforming, 2 copies of Zephyra Providence, 1 Crescendo, and 1 Divine Strike. Imagine if this guy had enough room to fit a Phantom Knight engine in here too. I think it would be kind of crazy. Down here in the extra, we have 1 Triple Burst Dragon, 1 Orcustrion, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Mermaid, 1 Heavenly Spheres, 1 Electromite, 1 LP, and 1 Bring the Pain Dragon. We have 2 copies of Galtea, 2 Dingrisu, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Borrowed Savage, and 1 copy of the Yadai's Vortex Dragon. Side deck, 2 Denko Rekka, 2 copies of Electric Virus, triple Phantasmi, 2 copies of Seer Mode, 1 copy of Scarlet Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, just 2 copies of Twin Twister, 1 Zombie World, and 2 copies of Red Rebuto, wrapping up Mr. Super Pendulum's deck. God, Pendulum Orcust. I need this. Thanks, format. You confuse me every single time. Then the last list we have here, is Corey Campbell's top 64 Sky Striker deck. Now, we've seen, oh my god, you could do anything with Sky Striker this format and get away with it. Like, of course, we have another Mystic Mindless deck. It's almost like maybe Mystic Mind wasn't the way to go for this event. But this deck does seem more geared towards going second. I think it's not a bad thing to kind of be pushing the bill for going second Sky Striker. I do like the idea. I think on paper it's good conceptually. It definitely does allow for more plays and things like that for what you want to be able to do. But if you're stuck going first, yikes. But I mean, who the hell's going to make fucking Sky Striker go first? Like, oh, every Cyber Dragon deck I'll ever run into at events. So we have the triple copies of Ash Blossom in Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, triple copies of Ye Olde Sky Striker Ray, 2 copies of Foolish Barrel Goods, 1 Metal Foes Fusion, 1 Reinforcement Army, triple copies of Area Zero, 1 Afterburners, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Eagle Booster, 1 copy of Hornet Drones, and the 2 copies of Shark Cannon. I think there was a list that was floating around this weekend that was crazily playing triple Shark Cannon, and I'm still a little bit on the fence about that idea. It's cool. I like it, but I don't know, not for me. We have the triple copies of Widow Anchor, triple copies of Multi-Roll, 1 copy of Hercules Base, triple copies of Engage, 2 copies of Terraforming, 1 Upstart Goblin, triple copies of Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Infinite Impermanence Coon. Wrapping up Corey's main deck. I don't see anything that strikes me as too interesting here, other than we're back on the going second Sky Striker bit here. Down here in the extra deck, we have triple copies of Shizuku, 1 Kaina, 1 Kagari, triple Hayate, 1 Ningrisu, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hida, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Starving Venom, and the 1 Salamangreat Violet Chimera. Side deck. Hey, look, it's a staple of the format. Triple Ansia, 2 Prankitups, 2 Electric Virus, 2 copies of Ghost Ogre, 2 MST, 2 Super Polymerization, and 2 Different Dimension Ground, wrapping up Mr. Corey Campbell's list. Congratulations to all three of you. I think the Pendulum list is probably the spiciest here, but Peter's Day 2 Dino deck definitely shows that there's a little bit of creativity in the format. And, you know, we've also got the backbone here with Corey's Sky Striker list, proving that Yield Faithful still is able to do something. So, guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these lists, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.